Hello again, guys. It is I, Free 700. We are back with some Horus Heresy Legions card game. Now, it has been a hot minute since I played this game, and that's mostly because I'm on every day, but I'm only on every day just to collect the rewards because I think it's fun. All the rewards. But they're gonna change a lot of things here pretty soon, so that's why I'm waiting for. But besides that, we came here for one thing and one thing only. The campaign. The Shadow Crusade. After Lorgar was chastised by the Emperor at Monarcha, he started a secret pilgrimage that took the word bearers to Cadia. Argol Tal led an expedition to the Eye of Terror where he discovered the true nature of the Chaos Gods, but which would also forever change him. Yep. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm not too sure where this is going to put us. When I see the name Shadow Crusade, I'm thinking of like the war in Ultramar, where the Word Bearers and the World Eaters were descending on Ultramar Imperial Secundus, as they called it, because they were trying to form a second Imperium to fight off against all their traitor brethren. But that's what I was thinking of. Now, the incident that's being discussed here, they're not showing too many details, but essentially what happens is Lorgar, what he did was he was very innocent. So here's the thing with Lorgar. He's very innocent, very naive. He believes in religion. Other Primarchs do not. In fact, everyone's pretty much atheist, except for him. Now, interestingly enough with Lorgar, when he came to the world in Monarchia, he instilled his legion to spread the word, to build these great, amazing cathedrals, these amazing temples, all in the name of the Emperor, because he believed his father, the Emperor, was a god. And by some rights, kind of is. The Emperor is literally amazing. I'm not joking. The Mechanicus called the Emperor the Omnissiah, in other words, a god. And this is the reason why Lorgar thought it's okay if he calls the Emperor a god. Because after all, the Mechanicus believes he's a god. Why shouldn't he believe he's a god? The Emperor literally put his hand on a Titan machine and said, "Machine, heal thyself." And the machine healed itself just by him putting his hand on it and telling it to heal. Like, that's a god right there. And then there was also the issue of the Treaty of Nicaea, where the Emperor's own power was able to stabilize this island volcano and make it where all the constant tidal waves and all the constant earthquakes didn't affect this one island. Dude is a god, and yet Lorgar was being chastised for it. Lorgar found it very difficult to swallow. Now, around this point, he was actually deep friends with Robert Gilliman and the Ultramarines. They kind of went hand in hand. The Ultramarines were governors, state craftsmen, politicians. They loved to, engage with the public, build things, do great works, establishing efficient bureaucracy. And then here's the word bearers who like to establish clean, regulated systems. Same with Ultramarines, but the only difference was that they did it for religious purposes. They believed that, this is the way to divinity, was to submit yourself before the Emperor. That's why they were building up their worlds to be these beautiful worlds, blah, blah, blah. Now, Lorgar and Gilliman were actually very close friends. Now, what happened was the Ultramarines were there with the Emperor, and the Emperor told Gilliman the moment they got on Monarchia, he said, "Raise this planet to the ground." And that's what he did. He killed everybody there. He burned the entire planet down to the fucking ground. And he demanded that the word bearers kneel down in humiliation to the Emperor and the Ultramarine. When Lorgar left, he hated Robert Gilliman for carrying out the order. But if he had just simply looked back, he would have realized that Robert Gilliman was actually sad to do that. He didn't want to do it, but he was kind of forced to. But Lorgar goes away. He's pissed as fuck at Robert Gilliman the most. He felt betrayed by Gilliman. He felt betrayed by the Emperor. He felt rightfully pissed. Around this time, Ingethil comes around. Ingethil's a demon, and he looks ugly as hell. And Lorgar has a very hard time stomaching his presence, but allows him to talk to him because he's just in a pissed off state right now. And Ingethil tells him, what if there is gods, but it wasn't the Emperor? What if there are gods and you were right all along? Your brothers are just simply misguided by your father, who's clearly in the wrong. Lorgar was having a crisis of faith, so he listened to the beast. And this is where it leads him onto this adventure here into the Eye of Terror. Now, he's not stupid. He sends Argotol and a few others in there. The chapter, because mind you, the Word Bearers organization, they actually organize them into chapters, but it wasn't chapters like Space Marine chapters. No, it was different. It was more like kind of like religious chapters. So Argotol and his chapter go into the Eye of Terror, and they become the first Galverbach. I believe I'm saying that right, Galverbach, which is the demon host. And Argotol is one of the very few individuals whose soul binded and melded with the demon. So now he's actually two people in the body of one. He is half demon, known as Rom, and he's half him, Argotol. And sometimes they switch ownership of the body from time to time. This, to Lorgar, was beautiful. He liked this idea. He's like, if we could imbue the Neverborn with our bodies, it's a win-win for both of us. One hand, we become closer to divinity. On the other hand, the Neverborn get a chance to live. They get a chance to feel. It was very misguided. And this is how Lorgar fell. So, without further ado, let's begin. Let's see exactly what is going on here. Because again, Shadow Crusade, I'm not too sure what time period they're talking about. So, let's find out.
What blasphemy have we intruded upon?
These are actually really good cards. I think the Word Bearers are very powerful.
A demon? If they exist, the Emperor lied.
Yep, see. A demon, if they exist, and the Emperor lied. Yeah. This is a very interesting issue to be across. But yeah, during this time period, it was really common belief that when it came to demons and stuff, they just thought that they were either really bad mutations, or they thought that they were not demons, but just weird Xenos. Oh, I didn't know I could act again. Alright, so we learned our lesson. The last campaign, we just went a random-ass deck build, and we did fine with that. I think we're going to probably do the same thing. I think. After the Horus Heresy erupted, the Word Bearers assaulted the Ultramarines during the Shadow Crusade. The destruction of Armatura would be vital to the success of this mission. So I was right, the Shadow Crusade is Imperial Secundus being under attack. You see, this was like the Word Bearers' revenge for Monarchia, was by them attacking the Ultramarines. It's more personal than anything else.
Join the new order, or fall for your false emperor.
I don't know.
I will never understand your legion. Ready with me!
I will never understand your legion. What's up, Brody? What up? What up, fam? How's it going? Oop. Boom! Nothing unifies. Oh. Oh. Well played. Well played. Damn, I wasn't expecting that. I actually like the word bearers to some extent. I just kind of get annoyed sometimes dealing with their bullshit. Because, like, in 40k, they're kind of treated as like your standard classic villains. Like, mwahaha, we're gonna create a massive ritual to summon 1,000,000 demons. It's like, I just don't care for those stories. I really don't. Where it's always like one of them is like an entourage of another traitor force, and the whole time he's conducting a secret ritual. It's like, dude, get the fuck out of here with that. But the enemy defenses beaten, the word bearers spread their truth with bullet and fire. However, the detachment of Armatura still had a menace to throw at the tree. So the final boss is probably going to be Gilliman.
Brothers, do not fear the Titan.
Do not fear the Titan. Oh boy. What's up, Jigbu? Actually, the final boss could be Angron. Because this is where Angron turns into a demon, I believe. If I remember correctly. It's during the Shadow Crusade that he turns into.
We are Astartes. We know no fear.
Evacuate the innocents. I will buy them some time.
Oh boy. Deal 1 to 3 damage to each enemy? That's not good, because all of our dudes have 3 HP. Oh shit. What's up, Jay Woo? Oh good, it's a siege ability. That's good. That's really... That is so awesome. I love that. Shoo! Missile salvo. Jesus, love it. Yeah, we're gonna attack that. Come with me, the faithful. We shall reap glory and divinity. Hell yeah. Yeah, I could have done this. More damage, full power. That was easy. Let's see, our troops cost 1 less. That'd be very, very useful. I am absolutely taking that. Althamar's sword, that's really good. Yeah. Afterwards, the battle was taken to Nuceria. Angron's homeworld. Yep, I was right. The traitors purged life from the planet, trying to bring Angron to the complete servitude of chaos. So interesting, funny story about this. Funny story about this. So during the Shadow Crusade, Angron was getting pissed because there was a Dark Eldar. Was it Dark Eldar? Yeah, it was Dark Eldar. There was a Dark Eldar ship that was annoying them, and it kept shooting at them and then running away, shooting at them, running away. Angron just said, fuck it, crash into that ship, give me that ship. And of course, interestingly enough, because they have the Ursus claws on their ship, they were able to spear the Eldar ship, which pretty much destroyed it. So now the Dark Eldar are helpless, as they just have to hold off Angron, which good fucking luck. And Lorgar's right behind Angron. And as they're boarding through the ship, Lorgar's looking at all the dead bodies, like all the dead slaves, all the dead everything. He's just like, this reminds me of Conrad's room. It's like, what? What do you mean this reminds you of Conrad's room? What the fuck? What does Conrad's room look like? But yeah, that's Conrad's bedroom. He has just corpses everywhere. And one of the Dark Eldar is dying, and he's like, we were trying to stop the son of Khorne from becoming the son of Khorne. And Lorgar by this point is pissed at Angron because Angron is just a rabid dog. He just keeps going out and ignoring tactical advice. He keeps doing stupid shit. But when Lorgar hears the son of Khorne, he goes, what? And he looks at his brother Angron and he goes, you know what this means? You're blessed. Angron doesn't give a shit. And then this is where Lorgar starts planning to turn Angron into a demon behind Angron's back. He's like, we gotta make this true. The Dark Gods would be so happy if we give Khorne his son. So, that's what Angron is. Son of Khorne. Very interesting detail. I like that a lot.
The time to bring change to the galaxy has come.
Oh boy.
Man will soon be freed from the Imperial lie.
A long life for a long war.
A long life. Good. I'm doing good. So, Jake Wu, did you see the video that I posted? You better have. If you haven't, go watch it now. The audio drama. It's pretty good. I like this card. Rag. Yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2, I have to get back into it, but the problem is that it's so hyper-realistic. I don't like it. Like, you have to worry about food, you gotta worry about... It's just... It's not what I was expecting from a game made by the same people who made a bunch of offensive shit, is essentially what I'm trying to say. Like, this is like the same company makes all this offensive shit that's just wacky, unrealistic, and yet here they are making a hyper-realistic game. But yeah, Jake Wu, I think you'll like the audio drama of Grix in the tunnel. Because it's actually really good. My friend Anthony was really in love. Like, this is really... And it is. It's really good. that's new. That is new. Destroying infantry and getting 2-2. That's very... I'll just stick with this, though. During his pilgrimage to the Eye of Terror, Tal had been possessed without his knowledge by the demon Rom. With time, Rom's possession became stronger. It's actually really cool is that Rom here and Argel Tal were dueling with Karn. And Karn was actually having a bit of a hard time dueling him. And he even pointed out, he's like, well, how's this going to be a fair fight when I'm fighting two of you? Because anytime Karn was like slipping an axe without Tal noticing, Rom would yell at Tal, hey, he's going to hit you now. And then boom, he blocked that hit. So it was like every time Karn started to make a move, the other guy would like block it. Oh, starting to make a move, the other guy would block it. It's like, oh my god. So you're basically fighting two people in the same body. It was tough.
You, what are you doing to me?
Oh. Yeah, at one point, it became clear that Rom was pretty much in control.
No, now I hunt.
No, now I...
Blood of the true. I didn't expect you here.
Yeah, I hear a lot. This guy's getting all sorts of buffs. Yeah, Jake Wu. Caiaphas Cain gives a lot of information about the Tau too. It's really interesting in their society. They don't have any like sharp angles, like no corners. It's all like rounded, very rounded architecture. And then a lot of what the Tau do is a lot of communist propaganda. In other words, you're in the undercity of the hive, not because of anything you did. It's because those people up there, they're privileged. They didn't earn their spot. They just simply were born that way. So why should you be down here, blah, blah, blah. And in some instances, they're right. Other instances, they're not. It's very interesting because, like, with a lot of communist regimes, it's pretty funny that at first they attack the rich, and then they attack all the middle class. So now it's like, okay, good, we got rid of the rich people. What next? Oh, well, what about the farmers? yeah, it's not right that they still possess all their land, they still possess their job, they're still making more money than we are. So let's kill the farmers. Okay, well now we have no food because we don't know how to grow the crops, we don't know how to take care of the cows. Oh boy, now we're gonna lose like millions of people to starvation. Every communist regime has had that, but the Tau, thankfully they're futuristic, they just swarm in the place after they push out the Imperium. They swarm in, and then they just put huge sterilization on everybody. They just sterilize all the humans. And then they start putting in a bunch of Tau citizens, like alien Tau citizens, start flooding the place to the point that now the humans are the minorities. And then they start putting in rules and regulations. And then they'll say, all right, this is going to be your job. Well, I don't like that job. Okay. Sucks for you. But it's pretty interesting though, because like you have the Kroots, who actually sympathizes with Caiaphas Cain about his parents being supposedly killed by Tau. He's like, I'm very sorry to hear that. But he's still very empathetic. It's very hard for Cain to hate him because he's acting like a person. But Cain still hates him because he's an alien. It's like, this is very interesting. Ah yes, Mutant Astartes, look at that fuck ugly face. Woof. I'll just keep doing this. Tal had changed since his pilgrimage, ascending further into demonhood. Unexpectedly on Nucaria, he was struck by none other than Erebus. Funny enough, Erebus actually killed a lot of word bearers. And again, the reason why varies from person to person. Like, one person Erebus killed because he wielded a godly weapon. A weapon that was literally forged by the Emperor himself. It literally was a weapon made of lightning. Lightning! It was a weapon made of fucking lightning. The Emperor somehow binded lightning and made it into a material blade at some point in the past. And here's a word bearer who is trying to take it so that way he can give it to the dark gods and ascend to godliness. Erebus stopped it. There's also one point where Erebus... No, not Erebus. One of the other word bearers, fuck, was his name? Dardu Zayak? Zayak? I think Zayak. Yeah, Zayak. He stopped his own Primarch, Lorgar, because there's a scheme going on between Erebus and Lorgar that they were going to usurp Horus as the War Master. And his own legion betrayed him. Zardu Layak in particular betrayed him. And all the other demons are like, you did a good job there. If Lorgar had taken over, that would have been bad for us. And he's just like, I did what I can for the dark gods. Lorgar was pissed. It's really interesting.
You're no longer part of the plan.
Such a cunt.
For the Blessed Lady, this will not be my final fate.
A blessed lady.
I should have slayed you before.
You're getting used to killing your own kind.
Yeah? You're getting used to killing your own kind, ain't you, boy? Yeah, Erebus summons these portals, and he could buff the shit out of these portals. So we have to, like, act very, very, very quickly. Yep, that's not good. So essentially Jake Wu You remember what I said earlier this stream, that the Word Bearers Legion was divided into chapters, and like each chapter had like their own thing going on for them? Well, for the Word Bearers, oh, well, for the Word Bearers, each chapter kind of had like their own deity that they kind of followed. Some of them just worship the dark gods. Some of the chapters, though, did revere certain things that were relatively minor deities, like the Blessed Lady. So you do see that, where there's a bit of a difference in their beliefs. I'm looking right now, like trying. Try to heal up. Fuck. We have like way too many. Right now it says on my live stream that I have like 0 people watching, but I know it's like, just ignore it. Oh no. Oh no. That is gonna be a lot of chaos spawn. Oh no. That's not good. That is. Nine, 10, 12, 15. Okay, we're dead. We died. Fuck. Oh, never mind. We live. We live. If he just simply attacked me in the face, I would have died. But we live. Whew.
A prophecy fulfilled.
Argol Tal died by the hands of his superior. He would never know, but his death was just a part of a greater plan that would give strength to the traitors. Fun fact, Erebus, I actually have a deck for him, and I call it a Doom simulator. Like Doom, like the video game Doom. Yeah. But I have a deck of Erebus that's called Doom Simulator, and all it is I just simply keep creating those portals, and I keep summoning demons. That is all I do, is just summon demons. It is so fucking funny. It actually has a decent win rate in practice mode, but it sucks in range. Absolutely sucks in range. To eliminate the Ultramarine threat, the Word Bearers artificed the Calth Atrocity. As the opening move to the Shadow Crusade, Erebus teleports to the planet to begin a ritual, but was interrupted by an unexpected resistance. Probably the Word Bearer. I mean, the World Eaters. Because the thing is that when Lorgar was doing the ritual to turn Angron into a demon, during the ritual, World Eater librarians World Eaters, librarians, who'd have thought, came in and started interfering with it to the point that other World Eaters had to kick their asses.
I am the hand of destiny.
Fight as one.
Ooh, this is actually really scary. I don't know anything about this guy. Gains 2 survivor for killing something? Yikes. We're just buffing the shit out of this right now. Oh, thank God. Whew. I forgot he had ward, so he's safe from spells. Perfectly calculated. God damn. Welcome back. Let's see. I'm thinking this. Because like with Erebus, you usually want to have a front line, so that way you could just keep summoning demons. The Calth natives near the ritual site became more ingredients in Erebus's machination, but his dark plans attracted unwanted attention.
Such pride and arrogance in your breed.
I am the hand of destiny. Squads ready with me.
I always like this guy because I just like that armor. Don't you guys like this armor? He's got a gun in one hand and he's got this massive claw in the other. So it's like if you get close to him, he'll just fucking wrench your heart out. I just love that so much. I don't care for the horns. I don't care for that. But I always like the claws. I always like that. Big ass claws. God damn, dude, you just got rid of all your hand. God damn! Boy's got no hand left. Nothing this. So Jake was asking about Warhammer 3. Warhammer 3. What do I think about the Nurgle and Slanesh stuff? I think that the Nurgle stuff isn't slimy enough. Like, isn't that weird? Like, when I was watching the Nurgle thing, I was like, dude, why is there no slime? Why is there no, like, goo? Why is there no, like, vomit and pustules bubbling on their bodies? Like, it's very smooth. And then you just see their mouths there. But it's very smooth, like no slime, no drool, no vomit, no snot. Like, they look pretty clean. I don't know, I just didn't like it. I didn't like that. Because I want my slimy boys. I want my disgusting, ridiculous looking shit. Where my ugly boys at? Where are all the ugly boys in chat? Brody, where you at? But yeah, that's exactly it. Like, they're just too clean looking, and I don't like that. I don't like seeing clean for my demons and stuff. Like, what? Why the fuck would they be clean? That's just stupid. Oh, why would they be clean? They're supposed to be these grotesque, disgusting monsters. And yet, here they are. They just look fine. What are some games that I think about playing? Deep Rock Galactic. I'm very addicted to that. Games that are coming out, Warhammer 3. 100%. Halo Infinite, played it, didn't like it, just as I expected. Don't give a fuck. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. Just, Warhammer 3. I'm very excited for that. That game looks awesome. I'm glad that they put the ogres in, but I'm still waiting for the Chaos Dwarves. Chaos Dwarves are the shit. Who the hell doesn't like Chaos Dwarves? Riddle me that. Who doesn't like Chaos Dwarves? The stars were right. The barrier between real space and the Empyrean broke, as the ritual to summon the rune store was almost complete.
You are not worthy of the secrets of the gods.
Oh boy, it's my boy Remus. I like Remus.
I am the hand of destiny.
For courage and honor.
It's kind of funny that I've been playing the shit out of Halo 1, Halo Reach, Halo. And the more and more I play the old ones, the more and more I like them. But the more and more I play Halo Infinite, the more and more I hate it. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, Halo Infinite and Halo 4 and Halo 5 are just bad. They're bad. It's awful. Anyone who says it's good, they're trash. Like, get rid of them out of your life. Get them out of your life as soon as possible. You'll feel a lot happier. Oh man, that was good. Interesting. Interesting. Ooh. Cost nothing? That is actually very... Oof. Oh man. Oh baby. All the demons are flooding in. God dang.
deed is done.
I'll go deathmatch. Afterwards, the battle was taken to Nuceria, Angron's homeworld. The traitors purged life from the planet, trying to bring Angron to complete the servitude of chaos. See, I don't know how other lore channels do it, because I don't watch lore channels. I don't give a fuck about them. Because, frankly, the only one I care about, actually, is Arch Warhammer. Now, the reason for Arch Warhammer is because he's interpreting the lore. He's not just reading out the lore going, here is the story. Not Wikipedia style like One Mind Syndicate. Like, what's his name? Luton? My friend Anthony watches Luton. And the reason for Luton, oh fuck, I forgot to do stuff.
Hand of destiny.
Talking too much. But the reason why my friend Anthony watches Luton is because he does like 7-hour-long videos on a single topic. And he gives you everything, like all the books, everything. And he just reads you the entire story of whatever it is you're looking at. And that's fine, that's whatever. But the issue I have is that most of the time when people look for lore videos, they just want like a quick explanation. And Arch Warhammer's kind of quick, but really what he's doing is he's interpreting it. And I like that. I like that a lot. That's why I'm doing my interpretation. Like, I'll read the books, I'll read all that. Instead of telling you verbatim what happened, I'll just give you my own personality and be like, dude, this is interesting, and this is how you can make it awesome. This is how you could play it if you decide to play it on tabletop. This is amazing. This is what I want, blah, blah, blah. That's the way to do it, in my opinion. But apparently some people don't like that. Some people are like, no, you're wrong, you didn't include this. And it's like, dude, I know I didn't include it. That's because I'm trying to keep it short. And also, maybe I just didn't care. Maybe I just don't care about that. Maybe that's why I didn't include it. I don't care. Like, but, that's pretty much the issue I have with lore videos today. When it comes to my lore videos, at least. This is the easiest Ultramarine we fought so far. I'm just literally beating his ass. Oh, baby. Like, the Alpha Legion video. Alpha Legion video is great because I was talking about how they are the sign of chaos. That they are, I'll just go with this. But, I was talking about how the Alpha Legion were the exact same as the Word Bearers in a sense. They had their spies, they had their agents, they were very tied to the people, which is both of them. Alpha Legion sneaks through and establishes their cults. Word Bearers sneak through to establish their cults. But the difference between the two is like so astronomical when it comes to what happens to the world. So if Alpha Legion's on the world will be destroyed. Destroyed to fucking high hell. No, oh, this planet's gonna now get sucked into the warp and become part of the Eye of Terror because we're gonna turn into a demon planet. Nope. It will be destroyed, there'll be no life on it. Done. Then you got the Word Bearers on the other hand, they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna make this into a fucking huge demon world, we're gonna devote it to this god, we're gonna do this, we're gonna get new recruits to the demons and stuff like that. Like, very different. but they're very the same. They operate the same, yet they're very different in their outcomes. Erebus foresaw that due to Tal and Karn's camaraderie, for Karn to earn Khorne's blessing, Tal would have to die. Yep. Do you guys remember what I was talking about earlier when I was saying that Karn and Argol Tal were dueling? Yeah, they were friends. They were awesome dudes.
You're no longer part of the plan.
For the Blessed Lady, this will not be my final fate.
Hey Nordog, what's up? I'm in the Marines Malevolent. That's my lodge that I created. I usually kick people out if they've been AFK for 3 years. Because I just don't like seeing
You're getting
them.
used to killing your own kind.
I should have slayed you before.
I have to be careful with him, because if I put this guy down, he'll kill both of the Zealots and become very close to turning into Rom. You have to be a little careful here. It's really funny because some people actually comment on my videos and they go, "You don't know anything about the lore." Meanwhile, I say things that no lore channel has ever said. None. And they're straight from the books. Straight from the books. Riddle me this, riddle me that. How come I don't know shit, but yeah, I said that? Get the fuck out of here. I just rhymed on you guys. God damn. That rhyme was so unintentional. Whew. Fuck. Let's see here. We'll do. Come and engage. Just let it be. Perfect. Kill this guy. Fuck, I should have summoned this guy first. He would have got a demon host. Damn. Damn. Alright, see ya, Brody. Have fun. Yep, I knew it. Asked his ass. She's gonna... Ooh, dude. Interesting. Demons are awesome as fuck. When it comes to this game, I love it. Because the demons are just so powerful. It's like, damn, dude. You just gonna get your ass fucked and do nothing about it? Fuck. God damn. There we go. The Book of Lorgar. God damn. Ignore the maintenance cost of demons, add 2 to your hand. That's alright. Ooh, sofa back. I think we'll just go with those. The deed has been done. Tal endangered Erebus' machinations no longer. However, an enraged Karn charged after witnessing his friend's death. Yep. This is where that famous line, "Get up," comes from. Yep. Karn literally gets Erebus in a duel, and Erebus walks into the duel with his mace, his power mace, and he's confident. He's like, "I've seen the 10,000 ways that I die. This is not one of them." I'm gonna kick your ass, Karn. In the moment the fight starts, he's literally just standing there like, I've seen 10,000 ways I die. Nothing. Now he's like just staring at the ground. He doesn't even know how the fuck it just happened. He's just staring at the ground like, trying to piece it together in his head like, what the fuck just happened? And as he's playing it back in his head, he realizes Karn smacked his mace away and cleaved him twice and dropped his ass to the floor. And this is where Erebus started to question the gods. And he's like, this can't be. Are the gods wrong? Did they lie to me? Are the gods not as divine as I thought? Did they not show me the one way I truly die? Blah, blah, blah. And Karn just simply looks at him and says, get up. That's all he says, get up. And he leaves Erebus alone, but still, like, Erebus became very humble around Karn because Karn he's badass. He is super speed beyond any other Space Marine just because of how quick he dropped Erebus's ass.
I'll cut you in half!
Can't die here.
See, yeah. Ooh, damn, he's got 40 HP. Yeah, when it comes to the World Eaters, you don't fuck around. Really don't do that. Ooh, shit. He might fuck me up. Alright, let's leave that there. Let's summon them. Oh, thank God. Whew. That was a close one. I think he's gonna strike this. Whether Space Marine can match Karn's in a duel? I'm not quite sure. Oh, Sigismund. Sigismund actually kills Karn a few times. And, it's actually really sad when that happens. Not because, you know, Karn is someone to be pitied, but just because of what it meant to Sigismund. So what happens here is this is like the end of the Horus Heresy where the traitors are being driven out and Sigismund with his black blade is fighting Karn. And Karn still has a bit of humor left to him. He's like fighting him and he's like, yeah, show me your rage, you know, fuck your emperor, blah blah blah. And they're fighting and fighting, but the whole time Sigismund is quiet. He's not saying a thing. Karn, he's just fighting and he's just beating his ass. And as Karn's dying, he becomes terrified, not because of Sigismund's power. He becomes terrified because he realizes what he's done to Sigismund. He turned him into a lifeless, cold killer, and that's all Sigismund is now. He just coldly, efficiently killed Karn. That's all he did. Because no longer is Karn his friend. No longer are they buddy-buddies. No longer is it a fight that's just a duel and see who's the best. Nope, not anymore. This has become a pest control versus vermin. So that's what that's all about. It's really interesting, but it's really sad too because again, Sigismund and Karn were actually good buddies. But when they fought, Erebus almost lost his life battling the World Eater, yet his plan was fruitful. Karn was blessed by Khorne, and the traitors had a new tool against the Imperium. All for the greater. For the heresy, Lorgar initiated a pilgrimage to discover the validity of Emperor's truth as a doctrine to guide humanity. This pilgrimage would result in him concluding the Emperor lied, but also show him they were not alone in the Yep.
I'll guide you into the Eye of Turn.
All is not as it appears.
You're stream hopping? Yeah, I figured. It's fine. I don't give a fuck. There we go. Good, now I just gotta smack him and that thing dies. Good. I forgot I should have done this first. Oh well. Because these are all considered demons now. Whenever you give a dark demon host to someone, they're considered a demon now. There we go. I guess I'll go with that. After the Horus Heresy erupted, the Word Bearers assaulted the Ultramarines during the Shadow Crusade. The destruction of Armatura would be vital for the success of this mission. Means.
The truth only unveils to those willing to listen.
You do not just kill the Ultramarines Legion.
Yep, that's why I knew it was coming. Fucking Scipio bikes. Urgh. Scipio. Okay, good. He's healing himself. No. Oh, this is perfect. We're gonna put in play a greater demon. Inside this. Bam! Oh, it's a Slayer of Worlds. Oh my god. Oh my god. And y'all thought you guys had a bad day. God damn. Oh my god. A fucking Slayer of Worlds. Yikes. That is really bad. Yeah, I'm thinking this. Lorgar and his brother Angron had laid waste to hundreds of worlds during the Shadow Crusade. Armatura was able to put up a strong resistance.
Divine victory lies before us.
Every door a new horror.
Interestingly enough, Lorgar was the last traitor Primarch to ascend to demonhood. Horus didn't ascend because he died. Also, interestingly enough, Horus and Abaddon are pretty damn similar. 1 second. I don't know if I could pause it. Yeah. What is it? What do you need? Oh my god, fucking hooves. Easy. Shit. So guys, we gotta kind of hurry this. No, I can get through this quick. Hopefully. Oh boy. Yes. Dude, we're getting lucky tonight. Whew. Not good. There we go. No. Whoa. I think I got those. He has no idea we're about to wipe that shit out. Get that weak ass shit up out of here, man. Boom. Boom. No. Yes. Yes. Glory to the fucking Ford. God damn yes.
Oh.
Whew. Yeah, let's get that. Be right back. Let me just quickly check with my wife. See what she wants me to look at. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the interruption. My wife is making a cake and it's looking, why am I stuck? Why is my chair stuck? Ugh. There we go. Alright, let's look here. I am surprised. I have to say, I am surprised. The Kolek squad is just now popping up. I was expecting him like way at the beginning with Argoltal, but I guess not. The enemy defenses beaten, the word bearers spread their truth with bullet and fire. However, the detachment of Armatura still had a menace to throw. Here comes that Titan again, I guess. Want me to lick off of that?
White for you.
Yeah, it's white, yeah.
Bearers of the word, stand ready.
Evacuate the innocents. I will buy them some time.
Pretty cool fact about this Titan is that I believe this is the Titan that that tries to step on Angron. I can't quite remember that or not. But I think this is the Titan that tried to step on Angron, and Angron actually held up the Titan's leg with his back to protect Lorgar and stuff. And all of his legion, the world leaders, were like, Angron, Angron, Angron. And Angron's metal teeth were starting to crack because he was like straining so hard. His back, you could hear its bones breaking, but he actually lifted up the Titan's foot. And the whole time they're just like, Angron, Angron. Oh my god. It's like, how could you hate the world eaters after listening to that? Like, seriously, how could you hate them? They're just so fucking like metal. They're so badass. Angron, Angron. And you just see him, and he just lifts up the fucking Titan's leg. And Titan was surprised. He's like, whoa, whoa. I didn't know that was possible. It's like, yep. Yeah, I knew he was gonna do that. Whew. But yeah, I really like Warhammer 40k. I like it a lot more than Warhammer Fantasy, and the only reason why is because I've always been into science fiction. I just like science fiction, that's all. It's the only reason why. But I also like on how complicated Warhammer 40k is. It's very complicated. Nothing is simple, nothing is easy, whereas fantasy, sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's simple. That's why I usually lean more 40k fantasy. Yep, blah, 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 blah. We already read that. This guy again.
Mutter your last words, infect!
A long life for a long war.
We're not quite getting the cards that we want, but that's fine. It's actually funny is that Lorgar was kind of interpreted to be the weakest of all the Legion Primarchs, but that quickly changed. Like there was one point where Lorgar meets Fulgrim while Fulgrim is possessed, and it's interesting because it kind of points out the hypocrisy of Lorgar. Is that on one hand he wants everyone's souls to become imbued with demons, so that way both worlds benefit. Everything's pure, holy, everyone's in touch with God. On the other hand, when he saw a demon possess Fulgrim, not meld with Fulgrim, he was pissed. He actually surprised everyone, because in the middle of the talk, all of a sudden he just blitzed through everybody with his mace and nearly caved Fulgrim's fucking head in. He's like, "You are not my brother." Everyone else didn't realize what the fuck was going on. They were like, "What the fuck just happened?" And Horus barely kept him at bay. He's like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa. I get why you're upset. Hear me out. This is kind of what you wanted, isn't it?" And he's like, "That's not my brother." It's like, dude, shut the fuck up. It's one of the reasons why I kind of don't like some Chaos Worshippers to an extent. Because it's like, bruh, what the fuck were you expecting, cookies? Like, Lorgar should know this by now, considering how many of his own Astartes he sent into the Eye of Terror to try to duplicate what happened to Argol Tal and a few others, like Oliver back. But the problem is that really only a few of them melded their soul with the demon. And besides that, that's it. So Lorgar should know that what he wants is a pipe dream. It's never gonna happen. Sorry, bud. So yeah, it was just one of those things where I was like, what the fuck, you know? Father Decay. Amidst the battlefield, a figure of gold and blue stood before Lorgar. Guilliman had arrived. Both demigods came at each other in a flurry of violence, fury, and power fists against War. Oh boy. So, by this point, Guilliman has finally met Lorgar. After the raising of Monarchia, Lorgar never saw Guilliman again. And now when Lorgar saw Guilliman, he was shocked. He was shocked by how pissed Guilliman was. He thought Guilliman would feel regretful about what he did, or maybe ask his brother why. Guilliman just saw him and said, "You need to die. Like, you are going to die." It's like, whoa. Again, a lot of the traitor Marines were kind of taken back by what they had done to their brothers, who were once their friends.
You're ruining the song. You shouldn't be here.
And yet, here I am.
That's why I like Remus's quote. It's easier to forgive an enemy than to forgive a brother. Because it truly is a story about betrayal. The deepest kind of betrayal. It's like, how do you cope with that? And there's really no way of, like, dealing with that. Perfect. I already know it's gonna be Angron. 100% is gonna be Angron. Like the final boss, it's gotta be Angron. It just has to be. There's no other person it could. Like, who else could it possibly be? It's gotta be Angron. Oh, Jesus. Yep. Wait. Yes. This is who I was expecting for the first time. Shadow Crusade was not short of successes. The Runestorm raged, Gilliman was incapacitated, and Angron was blessed by Khorne. The traitors now presented an unprecedented threat. Yep. The Wordbearers hated the Ultramarines ever since Gilliman and his sons performed the Razium Monarchia under the orders of the Emperor. Oh, it's Gilliman. Oh no.
Divine victory lies before us.
We bring the peace of a swift ending.
Oh, shit. Yeah. This is gonna be bad. Oh. I was nervous for a second. I was like, don't tell me it's another 9. Like, dear God, don't tell me it's another 9. Damn, dude. He's just gonna keep spamming that, isn't he? Yep. Ain't good. Summon. Our best bet is when this guy comes in. Then we can just dump all of our buffs onto his ass. Not going. Mutant Astartes would also be good. I have a very strong feeling like I'm about to die. Because, like, the issue right now is that every card that he summons, he's just going straight onto me. Like, see, yeah, he's just gonna draw this, and I'm... Yeah, there's not... So far, this has probably been the easiest campaign. Like, that stands without reason. This has been like the easiest campaign. It's just that that ending boss is brutal. Like the very beginning, I got hit up with that. Like at the very beginning, I got hit with that fucking ability where it was like 10 damage at the beginning. I was like, damn, 10 damage? What the fuck is that? 10 damage at the beginning of the fucking fight? Yikes. Thankfully, I don't really give a fuck if I succeed or not. Because I just don't care for the card backs. But it would be nice to get it on the second try. But still though, like, I'm just glad that I got to explain you guys the lore behind the situation, what's going on, why is it happening, stuff like that. 'Cause that to me is always awesome. When I'm playing a game that I know a lot about and I just explain everything. I find that really fun. And I know for some people who actually watch, they actually talk about that, about how it's great to finally have someone who's just explaining everything. Like when I did Nakai the Wanderer, I just pretty much explained everything. I think it might be best if we just go like a rush deck, where we just kind of like rush the end. Because if we can make a deck that's got very low energy costs and we just keep summoning dudes, summoning dudes, summoning dudes, I think that would actually work really, really good for us. And of course, none of these. Because if I can just keep getting a shit ton of cards and just keep flooding the dude, I think I can win. Because then anytime I have extra energy left over from spending all my dudes, I can buff them with the Dark Gift.
Those willing to listen.
Squads ready! With me!
Let me check on... Fuck is that? Out of here. God damn, my friend. Do I want to buff him? Do I not? I think I won't. Wow. Pretty cool. Easy game. Easy. I'm thinking this. Yeah, look at this. Again, if we could just get a lot of low energy dudes, just keep throwing them at someone's face, I have no doubt we could win this.
You do not just kill the Ultramarines Legion.
Be silent, worm.
If I lose this time, I'm just gonna end the stream. Not because I'm like frustrated, just because I just don't want to play. I just want to play Deep Rock Galactic or Heroes of the Storm or something else. Just I'm not really in a card game mood. I don't know. That's just me right now. I'm just not in the card. But last time I was playing, what was it? It wasn't Raven Guard. It was fuck. Who was it? I think it was Raven Guard. Yep, it was Raven Guard. I was so fucking mad. I was like, fuck this game. Because I just kept dying and dying and dying, and I was like, you know, fuck this game. No, it wasn't Raven Guard. No, it wasn't. Never mind. It wasn't Raven Guard. Who was it? Can't remember who it was. Fuck, that's gonna bother me now. But if you look at my Horus Heresy Legions, there was one where I was like, it was the Blood Angels. The Blood Angels. I do not play Blood Angels. I was getting so fucking pissed with the Blood Angels. And I just couldn't beat it. I tried like 5 times on the stream and I failed every time. I was getting mad. And I said, you know what, fuck this game. So I got off. And then when I was at work, I was like, I guess I'll give it one more try. So I gave it another try. And after I was done, I was like, you know what? I finally got it. So I finally completed it. And I was just blindly just smashing my face against the dude until I finally won. Just by the fucking RNG gods. Finally win. And now that I had finally won, I just took a screenshot that I won and I sent it to the Discord group and I said, fuck you guys, I won. Fuck everyone here. I fucking did it. It took me forever, but I finally got it. I was so mad that day. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. But I did it. I won. Yeah, Nordog, I strongly understand. Uninstalling the app 5 times? Totally get it. Totally get it. I am not judging. Not judging once so fucking ever. They do have a Warhammer 40k card game, but it doesn't play nearly the same as this. It's weird. I don't know why. So they have an Age of Sigmar game. Again, doesn't play like this game at all. It's really different. And then they have a 40k one, but again, it's not the same as this. If they could just redo this and just do 40k, it'd be great. It'd be awesome as fuck. I think I just lost. Isn't a surprise. Okay, so let's whip out our calculator here. 9. That's enough for the, yeah, we won. That easy. This is absolutely nothing that I actually wanted. Isn't that great? We wanted none of this, and this is what we get. Isn't that great?
Bearers of the word, stand ready.
Evacuate the innocents. I will buy them some time.
But yeah, I was like saying it though is that this game would be really good. All you gotta do is just add some alien factions in there. Done deal. Because like, imagine if the Eldar were in this game and they had like Psyker and they were able to do really cool psychic abilities, but every time they do a Psyker ability, they might take damage. And that damage is actually their soul being tugged at by Slanesh. That would be cool. That would be really interesting because then it would balance it out. It's like on one hand, they have like the strongest Psyker abilities. On the other hand, every time they cast something, it kind of hurts them because that draws them closer to Slanesh. Like that would be cool. Or even better, let's have it where the orcs have animosity. So at the beginning of your turn, if your unit has animosity, there's a 50-50 chance that he may do nothing, or he may do 1 damage to an orc ally next to him, whether it's your lord or it's a unit. So it's a 50-50, you know, or the other. You could even make orc war bosses that scale off, like making orcs that have rage ability, just like the warp eaters. But now they're raging because they're getting hit by their own troops at the beginning of their turn from animosity. And animosity is never going to be like consistent. It's never going to be, oh, every turn you're going to exactly get animosity. It'll just be a random occurrence. And it's like, damn. That really does make you think, doesn't it? It's like, damn, that's actually a good strategy. And you can have different orc types. Because why not? I think I just won. I think I definitely just won. Welcome back. Welcome back, Jake Boo. But yeah, that's what I was saying about making this a 40k version.
Your last words, infect.
A long life for a long war.
Is that if this is a 40k version, it'd be awesome. I think all they'd have to do is just create new warlords. Create new situations. Like, you don't have to have a million different Space Marine factions. You could, that'd be awesome as hell, but I don't want the long. But I could totally see it. There's no way in hell they couldn't do it. Where it's a 40k version of this, and it's just awesome as hell. But what's so hard about that? I have a little bit too many cards. Oof. Okay, whipping out the bunkers, yeah. No. Where is he getting all these defense buildings all of a sudden? Every time we've kicked this guy's ass, he did not have bunkers, ogrins, all this shit. Now all of a sudden he's got all this shit, and it's like, where the fuck did this come from? Yeah, as I said, I just don't care for really the word bearers, so if I die, I'm not gonna restart. Simply end the stream. I'll probably play it again tomorrow. Hard. My phone. But besides that, I... Bro fucks. See, this is what I was talking about, just summoning troops and then just buffing the shit out of them. It's gonna be kind of a long haul, kind of fine. Oh well. Oh no. I forgot. I forgot he was gonna do that. Shit. Oh shit. Yes. Oh my god. I was scared he was gonna kill the father of Decay. Oh my god. That'd have been so fucked up and so funny at the same time. No. Don't tell me he just killed Father Decay. I love that so much. Boom, boom, boom. Like he's just going down the line, just boom, boom. Pretty cool fact about Lorgar is that Lorgar's tattoos, when he ascends to demoncy, his tattoos start to move around his skin, which I think is pretty cool.
It lifts my heart to see you. Good to see you, indeed. You have no heart and no soul.
Never wish for danger. Danger needs no help.
I pray that one day you feel as I feel.
What does not kill me is not trying hard enough.
So the Ultramarines took a lot of casualties, but thankfully they were being helped with the Salamanders, with Blood Angels. It was kind of interesting, actually. That's why they're called Imperial Secundus, and that's why the Blood Angels and the Ultramarines are always like so closely knit. Because during the Horus Heresy, they thought they were the only ones left. They were like, where is everybody? I think we are everybody. And then they were like, all right, I guess we're going to form our own Imperium and just try the best we can to fight off 5 enemy legions with just our 2 legions. It was like, damn, that is a very scary situation to be. Dark Angels, they're kind of on their own thing, so they were trying to join up with the Imperial Secundus, but what I remember was Lionel Johnson being the guy that he is, who couldn't read people at all. He confides in Perturabo that he's gonna give him, it's so fucked up, he's gonna give him all these guns that he just defeated Horus to stop Horus from getting these guns, and he just gives them to Perturabo, who in turn gives it to Horus anyways. It was like one of those like, wow, you really misread Perturabo. Really fucked up. And then he was also dealing with the situation back on Caliban, because Caliban was just not in a good. But yeah, it's actually kind of interesting though, is that I think right now, like, my favorite 30k Legion by this point, 30k wise, is a mixture between the World Eaters and the Thousand Suns. I know. Thousand Suns? What are you, some sort of nerd? It's like, yeah. But the thing is, with the Thousand Suns that makes them so interesting, at least in my opinion, is that the Thousand Suns were the only legion who stopped and considered and said, what are we going to do when this war is over? When we control the entire galaxy, what are we supposed to do? They were the only legion who asked that question. Supposed to do after. Like, in all honesty, like, what are we supposed to do here? Like,
I am the Minister of Chaos Absolute.
hmm. It was actually kind of interesting because, like, you see some of them start developing hobbies. Like, some of them become really good at planting, and they use their psychic prowess to, again, bolster it, so they're able to do, like, masterful things with plants. Like, you know, like bonsai trees, like on how some people are able to, like, snip bonsai trees and make them grow in really cool ways. Imagine that, but with a superhuman who has this amazing brain, who can just calculate all this crap, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. That's essentially what Thousand Sons were doing. They were like, what are we supposed to do after we win the Crusade? Again, Space Wolves, they never thought the Crusade would end. And then you had the White Scars who were like, we think the Crusade's over, we think we pretty much own the galaxy, but let's just keep looking in case we find stuff. And they kept finding stuff. But that was kind of like the way everyone looked at it. Was like, what do we do after the war? What do we do? And it seemed like the Thousand Sons were the only one who put thought into it, which is what I really, really like. I like that a lot. Oh my god, yes, that's exactly what I... Whew. And that was also the thing, too, with Caliban. What the fuck were the Dark Angels gonna do if the Crusade won and they took over the galaxy?
Lies before us.
Like, what the fuck were they gonna
Bring the
do?
peace of a swift ending.
Oh, thank God, he's targeting my unit. Whew. It's good news for me. You think White Scars are unpopular? I thought the opposite. I thought White Scars were really popular, especially with their competitiveness, because they're really powerful. Big arm. But this is good. This is what we wanted. We wanted him to be on the back foot, and now that he's on the back foot, we're doing stuff. Hopefully this gives me something good. Yes! Thank the gods. Fuck. Fuck. He's gonna kill that. Not ideal? Not ideal at all. But as far as, I guess, 30k lore, yeah, I guess the White Scars weren't really popular. I still think they were popular. I see them on tabletop quite a bit because they have some crazy fucking rules that makes it where, like, they could just blitz right behind people. But that's just me. Now, in a lore setting, I would definitely say White Scars probably not allowed. White Scars. It's just strictly gameplay they care about. Scars. I think I might actually win. Huh. Right now, I think that as far as meta goes, I definitely agree that the Imperial Fist and the Blood Angels are definitely super strong. But the Space Wolves, not so much. The reason for the Space Wolves not being as high up there is mostly because the Space Wolves, while it's true Lehman Russ is a fucking beast who could just beat the shit out of somebody. That's true. No doubt about it. The issue is that thank fuck he attacked me. If he attacked this instead, I would have lost. But because he attacked me, this was the easiest campaign. This was the easiest by far. Shadow Crusade was not short of successes. Yes. Yeah, this was an easy campaign. I've been having a few losses. These are events. There's some. But right now, I would say that Ward is very powerful. Yes, you're absolutely right. I would say Rune Storm is very, very powerful. I sent this one to my lodge because they were talking about because there was a new guy who joined our lodge. I can't remember his name. I think he went okay, and I kicked him. But a new guy joined my lodge, the Marines Malevolent, and he was asking, as a new player, what's a deck that is really easy to grab and is actually really good in meta? And I said Runestorm. Runestorm by far. Because if you look at my YouTube videos and you look under the Horus Heresy Legends playlist, I did a Runestorm playlist where I just created a random deck. And I won like 10 games in a row. 10 games in a row with that deck that I just put a bunch of random shit in. No legendaries, no amazing units. And I won 10 games in a row against meta decks at my current rank, which is 2000. Again, kind of crazy, but that's what I did. So I sent this deck here. This is the full deck. I sent this deck to my lodge and I said, look, it's very simple. You don't see any legendaries. You don't see any rare cards. And it's powerful as fuck. This deck is powerful as hell. And then one of my lodge members, I think it was Bloodwolf, I think he really enjoyed my deck. And he's like, dude, this deck's actually amazing. I just won a few meta games with it. And he sent me this one, which is the same thing, but he changed a few stuff. Like, see, he added a few legendaries. He added a few rares. Not legendaries, rares. He added a few rares. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, he just kicked ass with this deck. Again, Runestorm, I think, is extremely powerful. And you're just using this person. You're not even using Korvax Utterblight, which a lot of people actually say right now Korvax is better than the legendary guy Kabindon. And I totally agree. Korvax is ridiculously good. He can poison enemy troops and heal himself. And if that doesn't sell you, I don't know what will. This dude's fucking a beast. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. You have the Bile Blade. I like the. Now, it is kind of bad at the Runestorm because you don't have access to the Imperial Army and you don't have access to the Mechanicus. But at the same time, you don't need to. All your demons are amazing. Like 4 energy and he kicks ass. 3 energy, kicks ass. 1 energy is alright. We'll flood the fucking map. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ. That's just amazing. Oh yeah, where's my Doom Simulator? Here it is, Doom Simulator Hell Priest. There's Doom Simulator and there's Doom Simulator Hell Priest. The Doom Simulator, I just simply summon a lot of demons. Like, I even have the Book of Lorgar. Got the Brotherhood, got Ivan, Screamers, Cult. Shawashan, Occultist, Beast of Thyra. I actually won a few games with this deck. And then you got Doom Simulator, the Hell Priest version. I don't have the book. Oh, I do. Never mind. I'm thinking of something else. Yeah, Eightfold Brand, so I could just keep summoning dudes. Balthazar's Sword, all these fucking cultists and screamers. And the point of this is to just summon demons, just hordes and hordes of demons. It's super fucking funny. But that was my Doom Simulator deck, and it actually works. You can actually kick quite a bit of ass. So besides that, it's been free 700. I'm out. Check out the other videos if you do, since you're available right now and you're watching it. I would highly enjoy it if you check out the Dwarf Miner video that I posted. It's 6 minutes long. It's just a podcast. Not even a podcast, it's actually an audio drama. And it's really cool. I put a lot of sound effects in there, a lot of awesome ambience to draw you in and go, wow, this is kind of terrifying, but this is kind of funny at the same time. And it works. It's good writing. It's good dialogue. I just hope you guys enjoy it. Besides that, see you guys next time. It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. Now I got to put this video in the playlist. See.